So in this video, we'll try to understand some basic concepts of statistics, that is mean, median. Okay. First is mean. Mean is also called arithmetic average. Okay, this could also be the word used. So let's say we need to find arithmetic average of these set of numbers. So what we do, it's sum of all the terms upon number of terms. That's how we basically calculate arithmetic average or mean. So sum is 15, number of terms is 5, so 3 is the mean. That's how we calculate mean, simple. Let's take one question. So glasses are stored in two different sized boxes. So there are the two kinds of boxes. One box contains 12 glasses each and the other contains 16 glasses each. So there is a smaller box containing 12 glasses each. There is a bigger box containing 16 glasses each. Okay. So x is the number of smaller glasses, let's say, and there are 16 more of the larger boxes. So x plus 16 is the number of bigger boxes. So what is the number of glasses at the restaurant? Given is average number of glasses per box. So average number of glasses per box, how do we calculate? Total number of glasses upon total number of boxes. Okay, glasses per box. So total glasses per box, that's what we need to calculate. So total glasses would be 12 into x plus 16 into 16 upon x plus 16. So this is the number of glasses in each box. This is the number of boxes. Okay. So we just equate it with 15. Average glasses per box is given as 15. We cross multiply and we'll get the value of x from here. Okay. So we'll get the number of glasses from there. Okay. So that's the use of mean or arithmetic average. The next very important topic out of average is weighted average. For example, let me take one situation. There is a group of Indians, okay, whose average GMAT quant score is 50, and there is a group of American whose average quant score is 40. The situation is two groups are merged. Okay, two groups are merged. So what will be the final average? Final average score. Final average score means average score of the bigger group. Okay, average score per person of the bigger group. So wherever two groups are getting merged, so that situation is your weighted average situation. Okay, so that's how we identify in the question whether we are doing weighted average or not. Okay, whether we'll use weighted average logic or not there. Now, if the number of Indians is equal to number of Americans. Okay, so that's what we are calling as weights. Okay, number of Indians and number of American, that is weight of each group. Okay, so if the weights are equal on both the sides, it's like weighing pan. If we have same weight on both the pans, the needle will be exactly in the middle. Okay, needle will be exactly in the middle, which is midpoint of 45 and 50 and 40 is 45. So the final average will be 45, the midpoint, the middle of the two. Okay, so just imagine there is a weighing pan. If the weights are same on both the pans, the final needle will be exactly in the middle. So if the weights are equal on both the sides here, final average will be exact midpoint of the two values. Now let's say number of Indians is more, let's say, is more. Okay, it's as compared to number of Americans. So imagine in a weighing pan, if we have more weight in one pan, the needle, or the final average here, the needle will shift towards that pan. Okay, just imagine one pan has more weight, so the needle will shift towards that pan. That means the average will become more than 45. So from 45 from midpoint, it will shift towards 50. So it will be more. And if number of Indians is lesser, okay, number of Indians is smaller as compared to a number of Americans. That means the pan of Americans has a bigger weight, so the needle or the final average will shift towards 40, okay, towards that one. That means it will become less than 45. So from 45, it will go towards 40. So it will become like 41, 42, 43, any such number. So that's the concept here. Okay, same weights, same number of people on both the sides. The average will be exact midpoint, otherwise it will shift towards the heavier pan. So let's take one example here. 50 is the number of Indians, 40 is the number of Americans. Let's say after clubbing, it's given in the question that the final average becomes 48. Okay, after clubbing the groups, this is the final average. Clearly, 48 is not the midpoint. That's evident. That means the weights are not equal. So 48 is closer to 50. Okay, needle is towards the Indian group. So that means it will have more weight, or the number of Indians will be more than that of Americans. Can we actually figure out the ratio of number of Indians upon number of Americans? Okay, ratio in which Indians and Americans have been added. Make a cross. Make a cross. So 50 and 48. So the difference of 50 and 48, write it here. 40 and 48, write the difference here, which is 8. This 8 is to 2 or 4 is to 1 is the ratio of Indians to Americans. Okay. The number of Indians was not equal to number of Americans, we knew that. But can we actually know what is the ratio? Yes, we can by this method. Okay. Write the individual numbers here, 50 and 40, and the final number in the middle. Make a cross, take the differences. That's it. That's all we need to do. Let's take few examples and try to see how can we visualize the situation, how can we identify that a particular question will be done by this method. Fiber X cereal is 55% fiber, Fiber Max cereal is 70% fiber. So two kinds of cereals are there. Sheldon combines an amount of the two cereals in a single ball. Okay, so Fiber X and Fiber Max, they are combined to make a bigger single ball. So that's the situation. Two groups are getting clubbed. Okay, what are we talking about? 55% of fiber, 70% of fiber, and the final we have 65% of the fiber. So it's the percentage of fiber that we're talking about. For example, in the previous question, we were talking about the average score per person. Here we are talking about percentage of fiber in each box. So it could be anything. Okay, the basic idea is two groups are getting clubbed to make a bigger thing. So again, take the differences. This difference is 10, 50 and 65. This difference is, so we just need to take the positive differences. Okay, 50 and 65, 65 is the bigger value, so 65 minus 55. So 70 minus 65, 5. Okay, we need to take the positive differences. So 5 is to 10 or 1 is to 2. Okay, so fiber X, so the quantity of fiber X upon the quantity of Fiber Max is in the ratio of 1 is to 2. Okay, or simply saying it's like A upon 2A. So A plus 2A, the combined weight is given as 12 ounces. So it has to be 4 plus 8, that is equal to 12. 4 is your answer. That's what we need to figure out. Let's take one more question. Convenience store currently stocks 48 bottles of mineral water. The bottles have two sizes of either 20 or 40 ounces each. So again, So 20 is one value, 40 is another value, and we are talking about combined average, which is 35, average volume per bottle. Take the difference is 15 and 5. 5 to 5, so 20 ounce bottles upon 40 ounce bottles. So the ratio is 1:3. So let's say this is x, this is 3x. So x plus 3x is given as 48, 12 plus 36, that's the number we need. So 36 40 ounce bottles. Okay, next let's move to the next topic, that is median. Median is the middle value. Let's take a set of numbers. -3, 0, -1, 5, 7. Okay. First task is to calculate median, arrange them in ascending order. Okay, arrange them in increasing order. So -3 smallest, -1 next, 0, then 5, then 7. Okay. So let's take another set of numbers like -3, -1, 0 and 5. 5 terms here, 4 terms here. So if the number of terms is odd number of terms, okay, then just pick the middle term, that's it, after arranging, which is 0. That becomes your median. It's as simple as that. And if the number of terms is even number of terms, then there is no middle term. If you see, just pick the two middle terms and take their average. So negative 0.5 becomes the median here. Okay, I repeat, the number of terms is odd, pick the middle term, there will be some middle term, that will be your median. If the number of terms is even, there won't be any single middle term. Pick the two middle terms and take their average. That becomes your median. One more example. Let's say if this is a set of numbers. Okay. Is this the ascending order or is this the increasing order? Yes. Pick the middle term, 0 is your median. The idea of taking this example is that there could be other terms also which are equal in value to the median. Okay. It doesn't need to be that every value has to be different from median. Okay. Other terms can also be equal to median in value. That's completely fine. The only thing is we need to take care of the increasing order. That's it. Second example. Few numbers are given. Let's arrange them. So -7, 0, 7 and 13. And there are two more numbers which are x and y. Okay. X is bigger than y. Oh, sorry, x is smaller than y. That's given to me. And the median is x. So in total there will be 6 terms. Okay. And the median will be the average of the two middle terms. So that's pretty much clear in first place. Question is, which of the following could be the value of x? Let's see the options. Let's say x is equal to 7. Now let's say if 7 is one of the terms, like so -7, 0, 7, 7, 13. Okay. Now value of y is bigger than 7, so it will be only after 7. So the median becomes 7 plus 7 by 2. Can it become 8? Never. Okay. Let's see the second term. -7, 0, 7, 8, 13. Again, value of y will be bigger than x. X is 8 here, so it has to be beyond x. Again, 7 and 8 would be the middle terms. Will 7 plus 8 by 2 be equal to 8? No. Third term, third option, 7, 9, 13. Again, y will be after 9. Y is bigger than x. So, average of the two middle terms, is it equal to 8? Yes. This will give me median 8. So just plug in the values and see if we can get 8 as median or not. That's all we need to do. Let's see another question. Two lists are given to me. List 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Number of terms is even number of terms. So we'll pick two middle terms and take their average. So 7 is the median of the first list of numbers. The question says median is equal for both the set of numbers. Now in second, if you see 3, 6, 8, 19 and there will be one more term x. So the total 5 terms, that means number of terms is odd number of terms. So when the number of terms is odd, median always will be the middle value. Okay. So median is going to be one of the values, one of the terms itself. So if 7 is supposed to be the median, x, the new value has to be 7 only. So that becomes the middle term. And that becomes the median. Okay. So that's how we apply median concept in the questions.